number 11. Evan and Kevin's 10 to 11. Get into heaven, open your presents, spread the sun leaven. Send us your questions, learn you a lesson. Bad storytelling, fighting oppression, sucking on lemons, got a confession. Very special Christmas show. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas,
Happy holidays, everybody.
and Happy New Year. This is our special Christmas episode.
This is the Christmas special.
This is it because we have nothing else. We have nothing else after this. During the break, we're not doing any shows, ever.
I mean, you can every Tuesday night you can still come and turn it on if you want, but we're not going to be here.
We won't. You can listen to the very fine tunes chosen by the random algorithm on this radio station, but it won't be us. I'll be at home.
Well.
So what are we talking about today, Kevin?
Well, I mean, what do you think we're talking about? It's a Christmas special.
It's Christmas.
We're not talking about no Halloween. We're not talking about no turkey.
Well, we might talk about a little bit of turkey, if you know what I'm saying.
I don't have turkey at Christmas time.
That's heathenistic.
Do you have turkey at Christmas?
We have ham.
I mean, yeah.
And we have kobe, which is Lebanese meat. Because
ham is very different
half
than turkey,
Lebanese.
though.
It's not. It's the same animal. Did you know that? Ham and turkey both come from the backside of a cow.
Oh, and if you switch the letters around in turkey, you actually get...
You get crumpet.
Which is short for ham.
Yes. We're starting off with dropping some knowledge on you for this holiday season. Now, the first segment, what we really wanted to talk about is what we want for Christmas.
Evan, you go first, because I'm really indecisive and I don't know what I want.
Well, what we have written down here... we have written down what you want for Christmas. Did you know that? Did you remember writing this down?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Okay. It's Kevin. It says Kevin want this show to be better than episode 7. He didn't like episode 7. I guess.
Whoa! No, that's not what I said. I said
he wants it to be as good as episode 2.
I just said I wanted this to be as good as episode 2 because episode 2 could not be topped.
Kevin's Lament, the one where you were all by yourself and I was at Elton John.
I think that was the peak of our episodes.
The epitome of Evan and Kevin was just Kevin.
I think so. I mean, I'm gonna
have to agree with that.
I think I did a fine job, and personally, if I could change our show in any way, I would say that from now on we need to have music playing louder than us whenever we're talking.
So you cannot understand a single word we're saying. That would be good.
Because I think that's what made episode 2 so great, is nobody could understand what I was saying.
Mm-hmm. Now, what I want for Christmas is a passport to get the heck out of here.
Oh, well then get out of here.
Oh, I don't have a passport.
Because you know what else I want? I want a new co-host.
Okay, that hurts. What are you going to call it? Who's going to be your new co-host?
Devin.
Devin? Okay, that works. I wish you didn't have a friend named Devin.
Oh, but I do.
I know. But no, I want to go to Spain in the summer, and I can't do that without a passport. And passports are several $100s.
Oh.
Which I didn't know until I figured out I had to have a passport to leave the country. I've never been out of the country.
Well, I'll do you a favor. You stay on the show with me, and I'll give you a passport for our Secret Santa. Since
there's a $50 limit.
Oh.
And
well,
you're not supposed to tell me who you have.
Oh, well, you're the person that I have in our Secret Santa, Evan.
You've defeated the entire purpose of Secret Santa.
Oops.
Do you know how Secret Santa works?
Yeah, you get someone and then you tell them that you're going to buy them a gift.
You don't tell them anything. That's the secret part.
Yeah, but Santa makes his presents known. Like, it's not like you don't watch a movie about Christmas and everyone thinks
Santa Claus is not secret. That's not in the name. It's just it's the little thing that we've organized as a secret Santa.
I thought the whole secret part was that we were like keeping it a secret from Santa. Like Santa,
because
we like your gifts, but also
because he's supposed to be giving the gifts.
Right. We're having our secret little black market of Christmas gifts.
I see your logic. It's not good, but I see it.
Yeah.
I can see why you would think that, but
Thank
no,
you.
That's not how Secret Santa works.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Well.
I almost like your idea better though.
I think it's a lot of fun.
Because I think if the real Santa found out what we were doing, he would be less than pleased.
Yeah, he'd be like, guys, that's my only job.
Yeah, he'd be a bit curmudgeonly.
This is literally the one thing that I do.
I do it once a year.
That's always weird when we do that, but we do it a lot.
You know what else we have on our list on the All-Seeing Notebook?
Keep going.
Happiness and a disco ball.
Oh, yeah. Well,
You have a disco
Okay,
ball.
so I'm
you
just
want a
gonna
second disco ball.
No, I do not want a second disco ball. But
you
I'm
want a third disco ball.
No.
You have 2 disco balls.
I
You want
actu-
your ceiling to be made of disco ball.
Ooh, I would like that. If I could live in a roof of disco balls.
You would never sleep. You would never go to bed. I mean, you
But-
don't anyway.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out there because my parents have been killing me. They're like, Kevin, you need to ask for something for Christmas, or else you're just gonna get rocks and coal. And so I was like,
That's what I get normally.
do you ask for stuff?
Yeah. I ask for rocks and coal.
All right, well, I'm gonna keep going because I don't know what to tell you about that. So basically, the mom and dad, here you go. Here's the thing right here. I really badly want an efficient way that I can put normal
White
white
lights.
lighting onto my disco ball rather than like the
Rainbow.
disco. Like, right now it's like
Because-
right now it's like 80s
Right.
like
You can't bring out your hammer pants every time you want to dance under your disco
no,
ball. It's not efficient.
sometimes I just want to chill under my disco ball.
That's okay.
I need some I just need some
White
yellowish, like
normal lights.
right, typical lights that are up in a room.
I'll get you a floodlight.
If you would, I'd appreciate that.
You would actually go blind, I think. Has anyone tried to put a floodlight on a disco ball?
I mean, if they did, it probably didn't work out.
I imagine it'd be like that scene in the SpongeBob movie where the king's crown falls off
Yeah.
and they're all like bald and that one guy goes blind because the light is shining on his head and it reflects so much that it kills him.
I don't know why that made me laugh.
You know what else we have written?
What else we have written?
New clothes. And then next to that, for some reason I cannot divine, is the word gel in parentheses.
I don't know why I even wrote the word gel.
To be honest, I don't either. We were talking about gel, and I wrote gel next to new clothes in parentheses.
Well,
You can always use gel.
Mr. and Mrs. Sims, here you go.
Yep,
For Evan's
gel.
Christmas,
Give me
he
gel.
wants gel.
Not hair gel, just gel.
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 Spelled Jell.
L.
Jellllll.
Every L after the second L is silent. But yeah, we want, nude clothes are always good because you got to freshen up your style.
I don't know. I mean, you can always use new clothes, but oh geez, something
There's-
just blew up outside.
Uh-oh.
That's weird.
The cleaning ladies are hunting us down finally after all that we've done.
Oh, there they are.
Don't
So
move
look
a
out the
muscle.
window.
Don't move a muscle.
Anyway,
Okay, they're gone.
I
Anyway,
think I don't like. Obviously, we can all use new clothes, but I feel like I need new clothes 10 times as much as you do, because
I don't know about that.
I mean, it's like a pretty common joke, at least from all the people that I've met, that I have 2 pairs of clothing. Like everyone that I talk to is like, "Oh, that's a Kevin outfit," and I'm like, "What's that supposed to mean?" And they're like, "Well, you only wear 2 or 3 pairs of clothes ever," and I'm like, "No, I don't."
Well, I need more
Apparently I do.
nice. I need more nice clothes because in the summer I have 2 nice shorts and 3 nice shirts, and that's it. So I don't know how many outfit combinations that is, but I'm really afraid when I meet new people because the first time I hang out with them I can wear one outfit and then I can switch up the shirt and then switch up the pants, and then how many times can I hang out with them before they realize I only have 3 shirts? That's what I fear.
I don't know.
I'm not afraid of a lot. I mean, that's a lot. I am afraid of a lot, and showing new people that I've met that I only have 3 shirts is one of the things that I fear.
Yeah. That's sort of the. I mean, I don't know though.
Also, why is it that Christmas time you get a lot of cold weather stuff? Because, I mean, that's good, but then cold weather ends and you have nothing for the hot weather.
Well, you just got to make do with what you got. You wear the big jacket during the summertime.
Do you cut the sleeve? Do you turn it into a vest in the summer?
No, you just wear it. You walk
When you
around in a
sweat.
big fur coat during the summertime. People are like, "What are you doing?" And
You
you're
could
like,
be
"Well,
Macklemore.
oh,
Thrift shop, he's got that big fur coat,
yeah,
but it was 99 cents.
he was president, I think.
He's not. Well,
He was at one point.
oh yeah, 2008.
President Macklemore.
Speaking of new clothes, I got a sweater loaned. I don't know if it's a sweater. It's some kind of hooded shirt from a very good friend of mine.
Yeah,
And-
we're both wearing clothing right now that is not ours.
It's from the same person too.
Oops.
Yeah. Well,
We didn't steal it.
I Snapchatted her and said, "When do you want me to give this back?" And she hasn't answered me yet, which I assume can only mean that it's mine to keep forever.
I don't know.
It's kind of stylish.
I mean, I don't.
Don't say it.
Okay. Is
Kevin.
mine stylish?
I mean, yeah,
I don't.
it's
I don't.
cozy.
I don't know what is aesthetically pleasing, so I just kind of I wear things.
American Eagle's a good bet. Whatever I'm wearing is always popping.
Whatever you're wearing.
Like, it doesn't matter what it is. If it's on me,
Okay,
it's
I'm going to
good.
call you up every morning and be like,
Say,
Evan, what are you wearing
Help
today?
me dress. Help me dress myself.
Evan, what are you wearing today? Because I need to wear
And you wake
Send-
up at like, what, 6, 7?
I don't... I wake up. I wake up with time. I don't know what time it is, but
You
I
wake up earlier than I do, certainly.
Do I?
I think. You have to drive 50 minutes to get here.
Oh, that's right.
But you'd be calling me up at like 7:30 in the morning, and I'd still be asleep, and you'd be like, Evan,
Dude, if
Evan,
I hadn't
Evan,
left
tell me
my
what to
house,
wear.
if I hadn't left my house by 7:30, I'd be dead.
So yeah, definitely. Because I usually wake up at 8:30, 9.
I'm getting really scared about like
Yeah,
how
we keep
sensitive
hearing-
these mics are. It's picking up everything.
We
so
keep hearing this banging noise from outside. We think the cleaning ladies are building a super weapon.
Well, they're clearly increasing in rage for
Yeah.
some reason, even though it's the season of joy. Maybe
Well,
can we?
Joy always leaves a mess behind
Does it?
because she doesn't care about others.
Do you want to wait here and I'll go outside and make sure
Kevin,
they're
don't-
okay?
Kevin, don't go out there by yourself.
It's just I'm worried, man.
You know, in the horror movies, they're always split up. That's the dumbest idea.
Okay, but I don't know that cleaning ladies are as dangerous as.
Do you hear the noise they're making? The racket? By the way, I hope it doesn't seem like we're complaining about the cleaning ladies because they do a wonderful job and we appreciate them very much.
Give it up for the cleaning
The
ladies.
cleaning ladies, Merry Christmas,
to
Happy
all those
Holidays to
ladies.
those ladies and men.
Oh, there's the one guy named
There's-
Kevin.
Yeah.
There's two.
The only other
There's
Kevin.
two Kevins here at Bellarmine. There's the
And one of
security
them-
guard, and there's
Really?
and the dude in the subline,
And then there's you.
and then there's me, and there's probably other
So
Kevins.
3 Kevins. Anyone named Kevin, email the show. Tell us you exist because
Get on the show right now.
Kevin needs to hunt you down.
Email the show.
You should. Email the show right now, Kevin.
I'll be right back.
Kevin, you don't need to leave.
I'm emailing the show.
While Kevin's emailing the show, please send your emails in. Let us know what you want for Christmas. Send us questions about Christmas. Christmas is a confusing time. Or if you don't celebrate Christmas, send us your Kwanzaa, Hanukkah emails, your Kwanzaa emails. We want to hear those too. I have no idea what happens during either of those holidays, but we can answer questions about them all night.
That'd be really cool to learn about it. If anybody knows about those holidays,
Yeah, tell us.
I actually want to know. Well, I know a little bit about Hanukkah.
Hanukkah is Jewish.
Yeah, I used to have neighbors that celebrated Hanukkah, and so I never really participated in it, but I was.
You saw it happening.
Yeah, I saw the preparation for it one time. That was cool.
Now, how does that menorah thing work? The multiple candles.
It's a candle, and they're.
But there's more than one of them.
Right.
And I've never seen that before. That is
Well-
like straight up black magic or something.
Okay, Evan, I want you to have an image in your mind. Okay.
All right, I have an image.
How many arms do we have as humans?
We have enough.
Count them. 1, 2. Okay.
We have 2 arms.
Now
Too
imagine
many
an
arms.
octopus. How many arms does an octopus have?
60?
8.
68?
No.
Oh, 8
8.
arms.
All right. And they're all connected to one little
To one
central
to the
piece.
blob in the middle,
A
which
menorah
is
is
the
the
octopus.
same thing.
So what you're saying is a normal candle is 2 candles, and then
No.
a menorah is 8 candles,
No.
and they're wet and have suction cups. And they're smarter than a regular candle, because octopi are smarter than people. Is that what you're telling me?
You're really in the Christmas spirit, aren't you?
I am. I'm feeling it. I get super excited around Christmas time just because it's cold.
Just because it's cold.
Just because it's cold.
I'm so excited because it's cold
if it,
outside right
if
now.
it was cold in summer, still no Christmas, I would still get excited because I love cold weather. I love being freezing and uncomfortable.
I mean, I do like the cold.
I do too.
I really like the cold. I mean, heat's nice, but I would choose the cold any day.
Because you love post-apocalyptic.
Whoa. Jeez, we don't have to get...
You always talk about how you would want to live in Cormac McCarthy's The Road
I
because
would-
it's always cold there and there are cannibals everywhere and you have to fight for survival every day of your life.
Okay, first off, that's not at all what I said.
It
I
is.
said that I would love to spend one day in that world because I think it's really cool to look at. But I wouldn't want to deal with any cannibals and I wouldn't want to deal with any, actual
it's a
survival.
package deal.
No. I just want to look at it. I just want to look at the world and
You're
be
going to
like,
look
"Ooh,
at the
look
cannibals
that."
as they feast on your
Nope.
flesh.
Dude, it's Christmas time. No talking about cannibals.
That's like the most Christmassy thing I can think of.
Santa does
Besides
not eat
octopus
people.
candle.
Santa does not eat people. He eats,
What does he eat?
lettuce and
Where do they get lettuce? They're in the North Pole.
Okay, then he eats snow.
You can't, do you see how girthy that man is? There's no way you can survive off just
Oh, when
snow.
you're eating a lot of snow, you can.
No, it's just water. It's just white,
Yeah, but he's
solid water.
Dude, he's eating a lot of snow.
That's not
He's eating so much snow, dude.
for a man of his girth.
He's eating a lot of snow.
Okay. I'm going to have to trust you on that one because there's no way we can know Santa's diet unless it's elf flesh.
Nah. I once saw a joke a long time ago, though. It was a scary joke, but I thought it was kind of funny. Have you ever... Do you know what Santa yells at the reindeer when they, like, misbehave?
Let me think. Is it Don't Make Me Get the Octopus Candle?
No, he says, I'm warning you. Venison. Get it?
Venison is deer, though. And reindeer are completely different.
Oh, well, what's the...
Rain venison.
Get out of my shot. Get out of show, whatever
Studio.
this is. Get out of this
Show.
room. Get out of this building.
This is our show, Kevin. Our show together.
Okay.
Okay? Well,
Is that enough for segment 1?
I think it's enough. I
You think
we've
it's enough?
babbled on about Cannibal Santa.
That was the most random rant you've ever had.
I think it was cool. I think I enjoyed it. I think our audience really enjoyed it. Before we go into our first song break, we want to ask you, like we said a little earlier, email what you want in for Christmas, and we'll talk about it on the show.
Yeah, everybody send your emails. I say I want to hear about either what you want for Christmas now or the coolest Christmas gifts
Yeah.
you've gotten in the past.
Anything about Christmas. Questions, if you have information regarding Hanukkah or Kwanzaa.
Send everything about Christmas, guys. We want
Just
thousands
as many
of
emails you have, just keep typing
Send them all.
Evan Kevin 10TO11 at gmail.com. Evan Kevin 10 to 11 at gmail.com.
If you wrote a paper this morning for your honors expository writing class, send it in. We're going to read it.
We're going to read it live on the air. For our first song, we want to play Little Drummer Boy by Josh Groban because he's got a voice like butter.
Ooh.
Ooh. And it's a really good song. So we hope you... Oh my gosh, my phone turned off.
Oh.
We hope you enjoy it. Send us your Christmas stuff. And we'll be right back.
Drummer.
They told me, a newborn king to see, our finest gifts we bring, to lay before the king, so to honor him, when we come. Little baby, I am a poor boy too, I have no gift to bring, ox and lamb kept time. Ba-rum-bum-bum-bum. I played my drum for him. Ba-rum-bum-bum-bum. I played my best for him. Ba-rum-bum-bum-bum. Rum-bum-bum-bum. Rum-bum-bum-bum. Then he smiled at me. Ba-rum-bum-bum-bum. Be my crown. When we come, me and my
Josh Groban, Little Drummer Boy.
Evan, close the doors, man. Board up the windows.
Why?
Because we got so many emails.
We are flooded with emails right now. This is the greatest Christmas present of all.
Stop sending in emails.
No, please keep doing it. We have a lot of time.
Okay, keep
So-
sending them in.
You know, Josh Groban, I'd let him rum my pum-pum, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, hey, pal. Not on live air.
Sorry, I got a little carried away. Speaking of carried away, we got, as a contingency, a Yahoo question because we didn't know if we were going to get a lot of questions. So, Kevin, this is a tricky one. This one says,
Why are these always given to me?
Santa did unspeakable things to me when he entered my room last year. I fear that he will do the same this year. What can I do about this?
I have to leave the room.
Are
I
you-
cannot answer that. That is a deep, dark question. That is scary.
Okay.
What the heck?
We'll just leave that as a rhetorical question then.
Well, you're just going to leave it? That
It's not-
person's in help. That
Do you
person
think
is in dire
If
need.
they're listening to us, it's very simple.
Evan, I'm going to be completely
Set a
honest.
bear trap in your doorway.
I don't think Bear Trap's going to stop Santa, man.
That's true. He's got a long gait.
He's also got very skinny feet.
Yeah, because all the fat goes to his belly. So
He's like Babe Ruth. He runs on little toothpicks. Like
does Babe Ruth run on toothpicks?
Yeah, when he runs across the room, it sounds like Flight of the Bumblebee. It's like
Well, I'm afraid then there's nothing you can do. Maybe sprinkle a circle of salt around your bed that wards off evil spirits. But Santa's supposed to be a good spirit. But if he's doing, I don't know what he's doing, but salt. Try the salt. Try the bear trap.
Oh, I got a pretty easy solution. Before you go to bed on Christmas Eve, start a fire in the chimney.
Oh, also, Santa can't come if you're not asleep, so just don't go to sleep.
Ta-da!
So your problem's solved.
We saved your life.
To the emails.
To the emails.
Title of this one's Christmas.
Christmas.
Hi, Evan and Kevin. Long-time listener, first-time caller. Big
Whoa.
fan. You all are my inspirations, and I hope one day I can be like you. As for something I want for Christmas, I've been in the market for some... Can we say that word?
Let me see.
For some
I've been in... Oh, cool.
cool...
Cool ass socks.
Cool ass
I
socks
said it.
lately. Got any suggestions? Got any fun sock ideas? Don't know if this is the type of question you all answer on the show, since tonight's show will be my first time getting to actually listen to one, so you better read my question. You're the best. P.S. Nice art. This is from our artist.
This is from the person that made our
cover,
like, icon.
Bridget.
Yeah. Thank you, Bridget.
Thank you so much for the question. Thank you for the art. As for socks, I think it's really cool to get a bunch of different socks that have like cool things on them that you like, and then just mix and match them. So like one day,
You've got that one with fried eggs on it.
right? I got one with fried eggs. I got one with bacon on it, so you can wear bacon and egg socks, and you don't even have to match them up. You can wear egg sock on one foot,
Whoa.
egg sock on one foot, bacon sock on the other.
As
and
long
then-
as it's still like a breakfast.
Right.
Like you don't want to have.
You wanna
like
keep
a-
'em in the same
You don't want to
category.
have like a Brinner.
You're right.
know?
If you have bacon on one
And
foot
like-
and then like a ham on
like
the other,
roast beef.
right? It's not going to
Ugh.
work. So keep it in the same meal. But yeah, so things that you like. I have dinosaur socks, but I only have one of them. So I have a dinosaur sock, and then I have a music sock
I have
that's like music notes on it. So I wear one on each foot, and that's like all my favorite things: dinosaurs and music.
I have blue socks, red socks, and SpongeBob socks.
One sock, two sock, red sock, blue sock.
Oh, and I do Tootsie Roll socks, but those ones are really gross looking. But
It's a photorealistic picture of a Tootsie Roll.
yeah, it's just going up my leg.
High res. Okay, so yeah, mix and match your socks. Get stuff you like. That's cool. Thank you for the question, and thank you for the art, Brigitte.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, this, I don't know, the title of this one says answer, but only if there is time after Sting.
Oh, well,
which
we're not
we're
playing
not
Sting.
playing Sting.
But I mean, like, if you
We're-
want, you can listen to Sting in your own place, but we're
Yes.
not going to play.
I'm sorry, we already have our songs picked out. So here we're gonna.
You got sort of ASMR there at the end. You're like, we've already got our songs.
Welcome to Evan and Kevin's ASMR channel. We're gonna answer this question. It says, hello. As a concerned parent of 12, I worry that Christmas time can often take a toll on the young people of your all's generation. What is one thing that you feel stays the same about Christmas, no matter how old or young a person is? Super grateful if you all could give it your thoughts. That's THOTS, winky face, MG.
I was going to say a joke, but I don't know. I feel like this deserves
This is
a
a
real
good
answer.
question. This is a real question.
Yeah, this deserves a real answer.
We
and
often get goofs and gaffs on this show, but this is a real question.
I would say that Christmas for me just brings a sort of, I hate to use this word because it's too often used, and it's not. I think it's not powerful enough anymore because we use it too much.
Is it joy?
No.
Warmth?
Nope. I think Christmas brings a sense of magic
Yeah.
that no other time of year has.
I think so too.
It's like,
As a kid, it was a different kind of magic, though.
right. It was like, that was more like the fantastical magic.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, there's something wild out
There's
there.
magic beings dropping presents into my home.
But now it's like,
it's
it's something.
everyone coming together.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, it's,
As cliche as that sounds.
no, it's so nice though.
Yeah.
Like, it's so nice. Just, one of my favorite things is just sitting around looking at my Christmas tree and just like
Mhm.
listening to the music because it's just,
And then the
there's
day
so many
almost,
memories you can think
Yeah.
back to.
the
and
day almost really is secondary to the season.
Right. Mhm.
Because, I mean, warmth is really the best word for me to describe it, because my family gets together at Thanksgiving, of course, and a bunch of other holidays, but Christmas is the only real time where that warmth is felt
Right.
personally.
I always
So I think that stays the same.
I always think of all those movie moments when like there's a character that needs something and some random person walks up and gives it to him. He's like, "Hey, relax, man, it's Christmas time."
Yeah.
And like I've personally never had that happen to me where just like I see a stranger that needs help with something and I do it because it's Christmas. But like I imagine that is something that happens.
Yeah.
That because it's Christmas, people are just nicer. It's Christmas time.
Yeah, I don't know
That's
what it
you
is.
do.
I mean, Black Friday is like the worst example of how people are during this season.
right.
But other than that, like, one of my favorite stories is
Also Easter. People are cruel on Easter.
Yeah.
My
something
sis-
about the resurrection of Jesus.
If my
brings out the
sister's out
worst.
there, right now, I'm calling you out. Kara, you stole so many Easter eggs from me. Against the point, though.
Wow,
I
that
love
is-
you, and it's Christmas time.
Aw.
Be happy.
One of my favorite stories, I don't remember which war it was, but there's one, it was like on Christmas Eve, both sides called an armistice and stopped fighting and like shared meals and they just were together on that day instead of fighting. It's very sad
Oh,
that they had to
yeah.
go back to fighting.
There's a really old film about that.
Yeah.
With like Bing Crosby. I remember that there was a thing about that, and then that also happened. Right? Wasn't that a real thing?
Yes, it literally happened in history.
Okay, sorry.
It's like the Christmas Eve armistice or something. Next email. Thank you for that question, MG.
Thank you.
We loved it. This is not a question, but it says what I want for Christmas. It says, at Kevin, all I want for Christmas is you. Flower
Wait,
emoji.
me?
Yeah. That's what it
I
says.
need to read this to make sure.
I'm not lying to you. I wouldn't lie about this.
All right. Well,
Say thank you, Kevin.
here I am.
Come and get me.
Just charge at me.
Just take me. This next one says, not a Christmas question. It says, how
Thank
do
you for that question.
Yeah,
bud.
thank you. Not a question, but
Or thank you for
that.
stating what you want.
It says, how do you feel about the societal declaration that disco is quote-unquote dead? Question mark. I feel like it's wrong.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Disco is
say
not
that.
dead.
Say that again.
How do you feel about the societal declaration that disco is quote-unquote dead?
Okay, I don't know who said that. I have had many people tell me that my disco ball is overrated. They're like, Kevin, you're too
It's
crazy.
an emotional
They're
thing.
like, Kevin, you shouldn't go too crazy over your disco ball. And I'm like, I love my disco ball.
If you love your disco ball,
I
love
paid
it.
$33.97 for it when I was in
US
North
dollars.
Carolina. Yep. At a rundown shack off the right next to the beach. It was
It was a man who had no limbs. He said, "Take whatever you want, just leave the money on the counter."
this like this really like young adult girl who clearly didn't want to be working. She was like on her phone, and I walked out with the disco ball in my hand from the back of the store. It was on the floor in the very back, all on its own, and didn't have a price tag on it. And so I walk out and I was like, "Hey, can I get this disco ball?" And she was like, "Huh?" I was like, "This disco ball. I really like disco balls, and I've always wanted one." She was like, "Yeah, I guess." She was so
Flips
confused.
her hair out of her eyes.
She was really like startled. She was like, "Why is this guy buying a disco ball? We're in North Carolina. What the heck?"
People don't dance in North Carolina.
Yeah, this is against the rules. Haven't you ever seen that movie with Kevin Bacon?
Oh, Monsters Inc.
Right.
I don't think disco's dead. Obviously, its heyday's over, but I still love disco. It's very good. Next question from... Oh! This one says their best gift. It says, best gift I ever got was a grappling hook.
What?
That is sick.
Okay. Can we have you on the
Yeah,
show
where
to
did you-
demonstrate?
Can you tell us where you got it? Because I want one now.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I kind of felt like we were sitting there waiting for a response, but like
we're
can't
waiting for
respond.
grappling hook man.
Take your time, just respond. We'll wait. The show can wait for you.
The show can wait.
I would love to have a grappling hook, though. Does it actually work?
Yeah, that's
Send-
the question. I feel like it's not like a Batman grappling hook that can like drag him up, but if you can just like swing it and throw it and hook it onto a building and climb up the side.
Yeah, that's like Indiana
That's still
Jones type
cool.
stuff. That's really awesome.
That's still really cool.
That's really cool. Thank you for that.
Thank you for telling us because I'm gonna be freaking. That's now you know what you want for Christmas is a grappling hook.
Mom and Dad, add that to the list. I
And
want a grappling
I want
hook.
gel and grappling hook.
Gel, grappling
Whatever
hook.
that means.
White disco ball lights. Keep going. Put
Now-
the gel on the disco ball. Ew.
That's slimy.
All right.
Okay, segment 2. We're gonna talk about cool gifts that we've gotten.
Oh,
Kevin,
boy, have we
What
got-
have you gotten for Christmas? that
I've
you
gotten some
like?
really cool gifts. I think probably the most notable Christmas gift that I've gotten, and my parents are going to hear this and be like, "That? Okay." Because it just made no sense, but I loved it. It was a couple of years ago. Like, it was not very long ago at all. My parents, I guess, had some extra time, and they didn't really know what else to get me. So they got me this, like, stormtrooper. And he's like maybe 4.5 feet tall, and he just kind of like stands there, and you press a little button on him, and he says stuff.
Did you say traitor?
Yeah, he says random stuff. He's just like, "Oh, rebels, stand down!" Like it's just random stuff like that.
What's his name?
Well, I'm getting to that, pal.
Okay,
Hold
all
on,
right,
hold,
all right, all
hold
right,
your
I'm-
horses,
Slow
Turbo.
your roll.
Jeez, what's the? Oh, I love roll slow, Dusty Pinocchio. I love that.
What?
That's my favorite phrase. Roll slow, Dusty Pinocchio.
Where is that from?
You never heard
I've
roll?
not a single time in my life have I heard anybody say to me, "Roll slow, Dusty Pinocchio."
Roll slow, Dusty Pinocchio. You
Where
gotta
is
say-
it from?
It's actually a translation. It's like that's like the new hip slang.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the new hip slang for what's it mean? Like lay off me, old man. Like, hey, get out of my face,
Dusty Pinocchio, I feel like is the most offensive thing you can call an old person
No.
because it insinuates that they're not even a real boy.
Yeah, but it's a Disney character though.
But he wasn't a real boy, and then he became a donkey.
If somebody
for a
came
while.
up to me and called me Maleficent, I'd be like, okay, I can.
Okay, but that's different.
I can
it's different
A-
being called like a powerful sorceress. I don't want to be called like a dumb wooden boy who's
Yeah, but she's the villain.
But she's like so cool though.
Okay, you want to take this outside?
Yeah. It's actually cold, so let's stay in here and snuggle for warmth.
Okay.
But I don't want to be called also dusty. That's not a good adjective.
Oh,
Okay, you want to talk about
I
your
wanna
stormtrooper?
talk about my
You
stormtrooper.
distracted me.
Yeah. Okay, go back. So I got this really awesome stormtrooper a couple Christmases ago, and my parents were like, "Yeah, just do whatever you want with it." And I was like, "Okay." So I have used that thing for so many funny Snapchats. Like I use him all the time. I put hats on him and stuff. His name, I've officially named him. He just stands in my room and doesn't do anything. His name is Grimsby. He's my royal butler, but he doesn't hardly do anything. He just kind of stands there and looks at me
Doesn't
when
do
I'm.
anything at all. Right?
No, it's really scary because I'll be in bed and I'm like rolling over and then I look and he's just like.
and you'll feel like a tapping
boss.
on your shoulder.
Yeah,
You'll be
and
like, "What do you want, boss?"
It's really scary, but he's a great Grimbo.
You'll be like, "What's for dinner?"
Whoa! I hope he doesn't talk like that.
What if he did?
What if? Oh, then I'd sell him. Just kidding. No, I love.
What if he's
Grimsby.
listening right
No,
now? You just
no,
hurt Grimsby's feelings.
Grimsby. Oh.
Jeez, Kevin, it's the spirit of Christmas.
You know what he'd probably say to that?
Rebels.
Rebels, die! You've broken the law.
You clipped. That was so loud.
Yeah, well, that's how he talks.
He just screams everything he says.
Yeah. What have you gotten for Christmas, Evan?
Well, nothing. I've never gotten anything.
Oh, come on.
Rocks and stones and coal because that's what I want.
Oh, come on, Ev.
Okay. Couple years, last year? I think it was last year. I got a microphone, like a Blue Yeti, and I couldn't record music before that, and now I can because I love recording music, and it's just a compact little microphone that I can take with me. I have it at college. I used it to record my first album.
Woo.
I started on my second album with it. It's not like the most expensive or nicest one, but it gets the job done.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, obviously you're going to thank your parents for that, but I personally want to thank your parents for that because Evan's music is amazing.
It's all right.
And he just recently showed me part of his new single, but no, not a new single.
single,
It's part of an album, actually. But he showed me one of the songs on it, but only like 30 seconds
Yeah.
of it. And
Just
it's
the cool
really, really
part.
good, and he won't show me anything else, and I'm really
Because
angry.
it's not ready.
Dude, you're ruining my Christmas spirit.
I know.
Can my Christmas present be that you just show me that one full song?
If it's done by Christmas,
Okay.
we'll see.
Okay.
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 Hey, Evan.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Keep going.
All right. I think we're annoying our audience.
Who cares?
What else have you gotten?
I'm just kidding. I'm just-
No, we love you so much. What else have you gotten for Christmas that has made a significant impact on your life?
What have I gotten for Christmas? I've gotten so many things for Christmas. Not
Have you?
actually. Well, I don't know. My
I've-
parents are pretty good about. My parents are pretty awesome. Actually, they give me some cool stuff.
Mhm.
Oh, this is one of my favorite stories.
Okay. Go
So-
ahead. Go ahead.
Stop. So, a long time ago, my grandpa used to go to this place called Corden, and I'm pretty.
Is Corden, Indiana, the city.
Yeah, but it was called like the Corden like Fun House. Okay, it was not Fun House.
Clowns everywhere.
It was like the Corden like nightclub type place. It
So
was-
how old were you?
I was young.
So he brought a young boy named Kevin to a nightclub in Corden, Indiana.
Why is the fact that my name is Kevin like
Well,
part of
'cause,
that? You were
like,
like
Kevins
young
are-
boy named Kevin.
Kevins are twice as likely to be susceptible to like gang
Whoa.
violence.
Okay, I guess I'm okay with that. Anyway, he would go to Corden, Indiana, and there was this place called like the Corden whatever house, and the Corden house, and
Which one?
basically it was just from where people around the town would like go and show off their talents on stage. There's like people that would sing. There was
People
like
would
these.
tell like racist jokes.
No,
What?
whoa.
I thought this was like during the 1960s.
No, dude, I was like 6.
Oh,
or 7 or 8.
It's you, Kevin, not a different Kevin.
Yes. And
I
like,
understand.
oh, there were like some girls that would like, they would like do tap dancing. They were really cool.
That's sick.
Yeah, it was some cool stuff on there. Anyway, so we go there this one time around Christmas time, and we're all hanging out, watching the show. It's a really good show. After it's over, we're leaving, and this like old Santa man,
Santa himself.
he.
Were you sure you weren't in Santa Claus,
I think
Indiana?
there were multiple Santas in the room. So like, but I was young. I didn't really care. I was like, "Oh, that's Santa." But he walks up to me. He goes, "Hey there, young boy," and I was like,
That was really close.
but I was like, "Hey."
He came up in your ear. He said, "Hello, young man."
But he kneeled down next to me and he was like, "I got a Christmas gift for you." And I was like, "What's that?" And he pulled this little harmonica out. Little harmonica. He held it up to me and he was like, "I got a little harmonica for you." And then he was like, and I was like, "A harmonica? What am I going to do with that?" Well, let me tell you.
Everything.
I've done everything with that
You've
harmonica.
done so much.
My friends hate that
Yeah,
harmonica.
It's a bit loud.
Because I do it all the time. I take that harmonica with me everywhere.
Let me ask you something
Yep.
about that story.
Go
You
ahead.
said there were multiple Santas in the room?
Yeah.
So as a child who believed in Santa, and by that I don't mean to insinuate that Santa's not real because he's totally real, but as
Yeah.
a child, did you just not even register that there were more than one Santa?
Well,
Or
I
you,
just
like,
assumed he was powerful enough to be in every
that he
corner
could
of
like
the room.
manifest himself in multiple places?
Right. I was like, if there's multiple reindeer, that means there's probably multiple Santas. Probably multiple Mrs. Clauses, too.
How does that work? Like, do they trade or do they all stay with the same one?
They're all so powerful, I don't know.
It doesn't matter. They're not concerned with such mortal things.
That harmonica, though, dude, top notch. Top notch gift from
You've
that
used it for
from that
so
Santa
many
man.
Snapchats. That's a common theme with your gifts. It's just things you use in Snapchats a lot.
Those are my favorites. Yeah. And I got an ocarina from my parents one year. Thank you,
Mhm.
Mom and Dad. That was a cool gift. It's just it's like the one instrument that I can kind of play, but only like 6 songs on. and I'm only kind of good at those. But hey, it's an ocarina that I can mess around with. Nobody really hears about ocarinas. It's a cool instrument.
I've never even heard of that.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, I have.
I've shown you my ocarina.
I've seen it.
It's the little blue guy, and it goes.
It always scares me because it's like made of ceramic, and I'm afraid you're gonna drop it because you throw things around so much.
Okay, name one thing that I've thrown in the last 20 minutes.
Your cell phone.
I did not throw that in the last 20 minutes.
Not in the last 20 minutes. The last 20 years, maybe.
Okay, well that's my whole life, so.
Your life has barely begun. You know what else has barely begun?
What the hell?
Segment 3.
Okay.
And before segment 3, we need...
Wait, do you not have any other gifts?
Not that I want to talk about because they'll reveal me as a freaking nerd.
Oh, dude, I'm a nerd. I just talked about an ocarina that I got.
Yeah, but that's normal nerd.
What? Okay, everyone email Evan and say, Evan, we want more gifts from you.
They're not even entertaining stories.
Do we have any more emails?
We do, but let's save a couple of them for the last segment.
Okay.
Before we go into the third segment, can't speak,
Third
we're going to
segment.
play a pretty banging Christmas song.
This is... Okay, so me and Evan argued for a long time because I think this should be...
This one is called Trans-Siberian Orchestra's Christmas Eve, Sarajevo. It's a really, really banging song. It's basically a rock version of Christmas song. So I assume you've heard it, but if you haven't, you're in for a treat.
I'm going to give Evan a hug.
Don't do
I'm
it.
gonna
Don't
give
let him
Evan a
touch
hug
me.
as
Call the
soon as
police. All right? Enjoy the song. Love you. That song gets me pumped up for Christmas.
Guys, in case you're wondering, the reason I had to give Evan a hug, we had a long debate last night as to what songs we were going to play at what times, And, well, Evan told me that we were going to play that song as our third song. And I was like...
I thought we should end it on a banger, but
But I was
Kevin's
like...
got a really nice,
I was like,
slow,
Evan,
sweet song.
I was like, Evan, I really think we should play this song at the
Very
end. And-
reminiscent of the warmth of Christmas.
But you didn't tell me you were going to switch them out like that.
I didn't. I wanted it to be a surprise because that's the spirit of Christmas.
That was a nice
That's the spirit of Christmas.
That made me happy. That was the biggest smile I've had all day. Thank
Aw,
you, Evan.
you're
Thank you for your Christmas gift.
Let's go through a few more emails and then we can get into our last segment.
All right.
Okay. This title of this one is Santa Eats ... It says he subsists on iceberg lettuce and the global supply of cookies he gets. We didn't think about that.
Iceberg lettuce. That makes so much sense. And like, oh, what are those little ice cream sandwiches called? Coke.
Oreos?
No. It begins with a K.
Cranberries?
That's not with a K.
Coca-Cola?
No.
Kodak.
Is that what? No, that's a camera.
What would you do for a Kodak bar?
That's
It's a Klondike.
Klondike.
Yeah.
Klondike bar. Kodak bar.
But we didn't think about the billions of cookies he gets every Christmas. He
Oh,
must
that's
stockpile
true.
them.
Oh, he probably... He doesn't eat all... He does not eat all year. And then on this one night, he's just like...
He's a bear. The rest of the year he hibernates.
All right, well,
Wait.
I better get the stomach ready. And then he just inhales cookies.
I just said that, but I realized we have an email that
Oh.
says, "Are you insinuating Santa is a bear? If so, exactly what kind of bear are you referring to? I'm slightly concerned."
Grizzly bear.
I thought he'd be a polar bear since he lives in cold.
Yeah, but grizzly bears are so grizzly.
He's got a grizzly beard.
And you're so grizzly.
Grizzly beard is one letter off from grizzly bear. I don't think people are talking about that enough.
Okay, 1 minute. If he eats Kodak bars, then maybe he's a Polaroid.
All right, that rivals the mesophobia joke I made a couple weeks ago. That was clever.
Polaroid. He's a Polaroid.
I loved that.
I gotta leave the room now. I'm no longer paid for this.
I thought we have to end the show there because nothing will get better than this.
Just cut it out. Just cut the footage.
Goodbye. Thank you for tuning. No, don't leave yet. We have a few more questions in another segment. This title of this one's Christmas Part 2. Also, the weirdest Christmas gift I've gotten is that I used to get owl figurines from like every relative for Christmas. You say you like owls, and gosh dang, my family delivers. I have a box of like 40 in my closet still.
Holy
This one is from
crap.
Bridgig.
Bridging. That's really
That's
cool.
like on Trading Spaces when the kid's like, yeah, I played basketball once. And they're like, and we're designing Jason's room to be completely basketball themed. And his bed is now an actual basketball. Like, it's so over the top.
Dude, I want to be on that show and say that I like owls. And they'll be like, we built his room into a nest.
And we put live owls in his room. If Bridgig gets live owls this Christmas, we'll know why.
Good luck, Bridgig.
That's really funny, though. Like, you're like, yeah, I kind of like owls. And they're like, every relative is like, all right, step on it. It's to the owl store.
Bring the owls.
Get every single one.
As the family approaches your house for Christmas dinner, you just hear the flapping of wings.
They've all been preparing for the day when a member of the younger generation said they liked owls, so they've been stockpiling these. That's really funny. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Couple more emails. Oh, we got something about a grappling hook.
Another grappling
Yeah,
hook.
well, no, it's the same grappling hook guy.
Okay.
It says, not sure where Santa got the grappling hook, but it only works if you can climb up the rope. Yeah, that's what we assume, right?
Yeah, but I mean, that's still really cool.
Yeah. We know this. It's Lawrence, so we should have him
Lawrence.
take us out for grappling hook time.
One day, believe it or not, all you peeps out there, if you listen to Cash, Theo, and Mike's movie review show, it's every Thursday, 9 to 10, I'm pretty sure. You should listen to that show first off, because Cash, Theo, and Mike are all great guys, and they do movie reviews.
Yes.
But also, I'm going to try and convince Evan that one day we're going to have our topic be movies, or we're going to have those three guest star on the show.
I'm fine with that. It's just the logistics, because there's 2 chairs and 2 microphones and 1 stool, and I'm not sure how the math of that's going to work
We can get
out.
5 people in here.
We can. I don't know if it's going to be good, though.
We can do it.
All right. So last segment is funny or warm, like good memories, Christmas stories.
Yeah, I love Christmas memories, so I got quite a few.
So you start.
I'll start. Okay. Well, let me think about what my favorite one is.
I like the first one you had me write down.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't know.
tell
I
the
know you
story.
didn't hear the second one. I really want to tell the second one. So,
Okay.
me and some of my buddies in middle school, we used to go sledding on the hills behind Atherton High School. And yeah, we would do it all the time. And there's some big hills back there, and you can go sledding back there, and you get some speed. Anyway, though, there was one time that me and three of my buddies went over there to go sledding, and one of my friends bought this huge sled.
Was
It was like a banana like thing that you could fit like 5 or 6 people on. Okay.
Was it an actual banana?
No, I just kind of shaped like a banana, so that's what I thought
Was
of.
it yellow?
No, it was actually like a brownish
That's
green.
a wasted opportunity.
Yeah.
Continue, please.
Anyway, though, so me and my 3 pals, we get on this. We all fit on this one sled, and we're like, yeah, we're gonna go down all together. We're gonna get maximum speed.
That's always
So-
a good idea.
Yeah, so we start going down this hill. Now let me go ahead and give you a brief rundown of what this hill looks like. There's the hill, it's very steep, goes down, hits the bottom, and flattens out. And then after a little bit of the flat ground, there's a creek that goes through,
Oh.
completely frozen over. But we never picked up enough speed to reach the creek, so we were like, it's not a big deal. Anyway, we start going down with
I
all
hate to
4 of
spoil your story, but I feel like you're going to pick up enough speed to reach the creek.
Why would you think that? So we get all 4 of us on this sled, and we start going down. And we're about halfway down the hill part when we realize, guys, we're going to hit the creek. What do we do? And so, like at this point, we're all screaming, like we're all like punching each other and stuff.
You
Like
realize there were paddles strapped to the side of the sled.
there's like my one friend that was in the back was like saying eulogies for each of us. Like it was a really dark
He
time.
suddenly had a priest collar on.
So we basically I hear one of my friends go jump, and so all of us jump off the sled, and then we look back, and I just one of my friends, just one of my
He
friends that
looks
was
back
with
at you,
us.
and you go, "In the arms of an angel," and he like salutes you, and then goes crashing into the creek.
It's one of the hardest memories I've ever laughed at. We just look back, and my one friend, his name is Keegan, he's still on the front of the sled. He was the one at the very front. And he's not looking back at us all. He's almost like he's not moving. He's just frozen.
He's accepted his
He's
fate.
frozen, and he's just moving at maximum speed towards this creek. And we're all like, "Oh my God, Keegan, he's gonna die!"
What you say?
It was,
That it only
oh,
meant.
it was
That's
so
The
funny.
funniest, the way to make anything funnier is to play cheesy music over it.
We saved him though. We saved
We
his
did.
life.
Did
Yeah.
he not go into the creek?
I honestly don't think he did. I think he like stopped like right before it, maybe like rolled towards the edge. But it was
You
just
get
so.
over there. He's like white knuckle gripping the sides of the sled. His eyes are
I
wide
just thought it
open.
was so funny, like looking at him sail off in the distance, completely unmoving, almost like he was a stoic, like Columbus type figure or something, discovering new
He is
land.
the best stoic figure of all time, Columbus.
Okay, but you know what I mean, like standing at the bow of a ship, like
Like the end of 300, where Leonidas is about to get peppered by arrows.
yeah,
and he's just
he
like.
just like stands there.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
I like to think that every time you mention a banana or a sled, he has like a war flashback.
Keegan, if you're listening to this, are you having flashbacks right now? Send it an email.
He can't send an email. He's too busy flashing back.
He's too far gone.
I have a fun story.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. It wasn't fun when it happened, but it's funny now. I actually don't remember if this happened on Christmas, but for the sake of this episode, we're going to say that it
It
did.
happened on Christmas.
Because my whole family was there, like extended, well, my uncles and my cousins and my one uncle. I have one uncle on my mom's side of the family. So we were at my uncle's house, and he has this big old wooden deck, and I didn't like to wear shoes. So I was walking around the wooden deck, and all of a sudden, oops, Evan's got a splinter. Now usually it's a little splinter. This was a very rough deck, but usually it was a little splinter. You could just pull it out.
Yeah.
But it was a big old splinter.
Ooh.
And so I'm a little kid, and they're like, we can't let this get infected. So my grandfather, the same one I talked about a few episodes ago, who's in a gang,
Oh yeah.
should do.
Uh-huh.
He was the one who undertook the task of removing the splinter. And I guess for some reason we decided the best way to do that was to lay me out on the kitchen table, and him to go at it with tweezers while I was screaming in agony. So
Wait, on the kitchen table?
on the kitchen table, there's like
Before or after dinner?
don't remember. I think before would
That's
be
a
worse.
crucial detail.
Yeah. It was during dinner. Everyone was eating around me,
Oh, no.
and I'm just screaming. But no, they're like my cousins and my other my great uncle was watching. They were watching football or sleeping in the next room, and they just hear me like screaming bloody murder as Jadu tries to remove the splinter from my foot. They never got it out.
Did he
It's still in there.
Oh.
I'm
Can
in
I see it?
agonizing pain every day.
I don't want to see it, actually. Don't show me. Well.
But that's my fun, happy Christmas story. Not even sure if it happened on Christmas, but that's it.
You know, one of my favorite things about Christmas? Traditions. And, like...
Like the Christmas pickle.
like, specific family traditions. I don't know if there's families out there that have, like, specific traditions. Like, not...
I feel like every single family has specific
I
traditions.
don't just mean, like, oh, we go to my grandparents and eat dinner. But we do that. We do that in my family. But...
You mean like
I mean,
Christmas
like,
pickle
like
style.
funny stuff. And one that I think back to from a really long time ago, when I was younger, it became the Haas family tradition that with each new Christmas, we would purchase for the family the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie on DVD. And some of my warmest memories are just waking up and like either my sister or my brother being like, Kevin, the new Pirates of the Caribbean is downstairs. And then, like, you know, we get out of bed and we run down there, and sure enough, Pirates of the Caribbean 3 at World's End is now, you know, on Blu-ray.
I
And
just like to imagine you and all your siblings chanting P-O-T-C, P-O-T-C, like increasing in volume as you get closer.
it was just so great because, like, it was known as like the family gift. Like, it was always the gift to the whole family.
Yeah.
But like, I know that like my dad went out and bought it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just love that memory so much.
I have a story
POTC.
that's similar to that, but it's like not the same at all.
Yeah.
It's not a tradition. It's about when I got a gift.
Okay.
It's so.
Go ahead.
Got hit. I really wanted an Xbox for Christmas. I was a
Ooh.
little baby boy who still played Xbox. Xbox. But I wanted an Xbox for Christmas, and I figured it's not too tall of an order, so I'm gonna get an Xbox. And so Christmas Day rolls around. We get all excited. You know, we run downstairs. I see this massive box sitting there. I'm like, it has to be that. It has to be an Xbox. So I saved that one for last. I unwrap socks and stuff and little
All
candy
right.
and all this stuff. And I tear into the box, and it's this big brown box, and I figure, well, the real Xbox box has got to be inside. So this was the
Oh, I'm
Xbox box
scared.
box. And I rip open the wrapping paper, I open the box, and I look inside, and there's some romance novels, an extension cord, and some tissue paper. And I was so confused, and my parents are smiling at me, so I'm like, oh, thank you.
That's a Christmas
But I
gift.
was like on the edge of tears because, you know, no Xbox, first of all. Second of all, romance novels and an extension cord is not the best gift for a 10, 11-year-old child. So I'm trying to look thankful, but I'm like trying not to cry too. And they're like, well, we just wanted to give you something to open because we already set it up. And then they directed me to the family room where the Xbox was on and the game I wanted was on the screen. I was so happy, but for that split second, I thought my parents had forsaken me.
Oh, that's so sweet. Parents, you all do a good
Yeah,
job.
I loved it. I love that memory so much. So thank you, Mom and Dad, for that.
Oh, man.
That almost traumatic experience of getting an extension cord for Christmas.
Yeah, that is very good. That's a touching story. You know, there's no shows after ours. I
mean, we can go a few minutes over, but it is Evan and Kevin's 10 to 11, so we can't like stretch that too much.
Yeah, I think we should keep it though.
Yeah,
How about Evan and Kevin's strictly for today, all through December 11th? No, I'm just kidding. We're
we
not
don't have
going until
another
midnight.
hour.
That's
We
too
don't have
long.
another hour
But
in
I
us.
do think that we should read
Yeah,
everyone's
is it
emails
okay
before we go.
If we have, do you have any more stories you want to tell? I don't know if we have any more emails.
I got one more that's pretty funny. So I mentioned that we always go to my grandparents every Christmas for dinner.
Yes.
And they make some great food. Grandma, if you're listening, you make some great mac and cheese. I love your
Does
mac
your grandma
and
listen to the show?
I don't know, maybe. I think she has before. But she makes some really good mac and cheese. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting excited about that mac and cheese already.
Oh, I know that feeling.
But there was one year we're at my grandparents' house. You know, my dad's two brothers, my uncles are there. You know, my cousins are there. We're all having a good time. And well, all of the adults had been drinking a little bit. You know, That's what
As
they
they do
do.
on Christmas.
They pull out their Christmas wine, and they've been drinking a bit.
Yeah, we have a keg stand every year.
But I just remember, all of the parents, that sounds weird. All of the adults were slightly loopy, more happy than normal. But I strictly remember one thing that just made me so happy was one of my uncles had taken a fake French horn off of the mantelpiece.
Now, was this uncle
off-
drunk? Very drunk?
Maybe. Who knows?
Drunkle?
Drunkle. He might have been drunk. I don't know. They were all a little drunk, I think. But it was a fake French horn. It was not a real instrument, but he just pulled it off the mantle, or off the fireplace, whatever you want to say, and he was just walking around, just going, like only one noise is not a good noise, and then he would like stop, and he'd be like, jingle bell, jingle, and he was like acting like he was singing. It was so great. Oh, it just warms me up. Good job,
All
Uncle.
the family members are really uncomfortable. They're like, yeah, good job.
No, we were
All right.
we were rioting with cheers.
I have a very similar story to that.
Uh-huh.
I don't. It's not similar at all.
Oh.
It's another gift I got. It's
Okay.
the time I was a loser. I got Skyrim for Christmas.
Yeah.
This is after I got my Xbox. But we were at my cousin's house, but I couldn't wait to play it. So what I did was I locked myself in his bedroom and played Skyrim for 3 hours on his Xbox while the family, did actual Christmas downstairs.
That just sounds like a perfect Christmas to me.
Yep. It was a sign of things to come.
You just say, you know what? Christmas is fun, but dragons.
But Skyrim, because I was a freaking nerd back then.
That's
I still
okay.
am. I still
We
am.
all are nerds.
It's good to be a nerd about
it's okay,
something.
man.
Well,
You got some more questions?
I think we got one, and then we might wrap it up.
Yep. Let's go ahead.
Well, this is not a question. It's about a Christmas tradition someone has. This is
Christmas
from
tradition?
Grappling Hook Cash.
Grappling hook cash.
A newer tradition my family has is to go to Hooters on Christmas Day to watch basketball because it's the only restaurant that plays the games on Christmas.
Okay, that's great.
What an atmosphere for Christmas, though.
Personal question to Cash. You can text me at some point later. Can my family join you for that? Can
Can
the
just me join you?
can the Sims and Haas families join you for that?
I think we can. All right. Well,
Is that it?
we don't have any more questions. If anyone would like to get a last-minute email in, this would be the time.
We'll give you 11 seconds.
Yeah, there have been times where people have sent in questions before literally seconds after we
I
end
know.
the show.
You-
It's always kind of frustrating because we love to answer your questions and talk to you guys. So if you have anything, you have
11, 10, 9, 8,
7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year.
All right, there's nothing. So we're good.
Okay.
We have one last song for you all. It's
So-
the song Kevin wanted me to play.
Yeah, thank you very much, Evan, for letting us play this last. It's
Yeah,
just such
yeah,
a sweet song. I
yeah.
want everyone to hear it and close out with it and have a good night.
Mhm.
So this is probably my all-time favorite Christmas song. If you've seen Christmas Vacation, then you've heard it. It is called "The Spirit of Christmas" by Ray Charles.
Ray Charles also has a buttery voice.
I just love this song so much.
So, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
We love you all very much.
We do. We hope you get everything you want for Christmas unless it's something illegal.
I even hope you get
Actually,
that.
especially if it's something illegal. Enjoy your Christmas. Or
Aw.
holiday. Kwanzaa.
It's gonna be
Hanukkah.
a while,
It
guys.
is.
Bye.
We're coming back next semester, but this is our last show for this semester.
Can we take a little bit of time and just thank everyone? I mean,
Yeah,
seriously, this has
well,
been a really successful first
It
semester.
has. There's been highs and lows, obviously, but we want to thank you all so much for sticking with us and enjoying our show because
It's
we've
been
had a
so
great
much
time.
fun,
Mm-hmm.
and seriously, it's just
It means a lot.
Talking about that magic of Christmas, it brings so much warmth.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing that people actually listen to us every Tuesday
Mhm.
night.
We know we have those dedicated fans.
All those that
They're
number
our
one
core
fan.
fans.
Yeah. Well, okay, then I guess we can finally
Yep.
say it.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Love you all.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Christmas is the time of year for being with the ones we love. sharing so much joy and cheer. What a wonderful feeling, watching the ones we love having so much fun. I was sitting by the fireside, taking a walk through the snow, listening to a children's choir singing songs about Jesus, the blessed way that he came to us. Why can't it remain? All through the year, each day the same. That's what I want to hear. It's truly amazing, that spirit of Christmas. All the kinfolk gather round the lovely Christmas tree. Hearts are glowing full of joy since the gifts that we're giving and the love that we're living. Why can't it remain? Why can't it remain? All through the year. All through the year. Each day the same. Each day the same. That's what I want to hear. I tell you, it's truly amazing, that spirit of Christmas. Let me hear you. Why can't it remain? Why can't it remain? All through the year. All through the year. Each day the same. Each day the same. And that's what I want to hear. Listen to me. It's truly amazing, that spirit of Christmas. Oh, it's truly amazing, that spirit of Christmas. Ain't it so? It's truly amazing. Yeah, that spirit of Christmas.